Okay, this is a little video for those of you who have never worked with bondo molds before. So if you've just received it, or if you've had it sitting in a box for a while, like this one, it'll get a little bit dirty, it'll pick up some fluff. If it's particularly grubby, give it a wash in some warm soapy water. But most of the time, you can get away with just spraying a little bit of IPA onto it and giving it a good old wipe. You can clean every side of it if you want, but really it's only this side that we're worried about. Get into the habit of keeping your moulds nice and clean though. It's good practice. It'll make life easier for future. Okay, the IPA dries really quickly. So the next thing we want to do is we're just going to get a little bit of old-fashioned Vaseline and we're just going to rub it in really firmly, really work it in to any deep areas. First time you get it, it's not a bad idea to do this twice. Do it once and then let it sit and wipe off any excess. So we don't want a massive build-up of it. We just want a nice thin coating around the outside. Okay, so come on, refocus. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use PTM Light Flesh. Focus. Oh, it's not being my friend today. But anyway, this is my preferred choice, but you can use anything Pro Bondo, you can even make your own, but I like PTM. It works really well. So I'm going to get a decent amount on a little lollipop stick or a tongue depressor, and I'm going to really press it in, really work it into the deep areas. If it's one that's got particularly undercut crevices or something like that, then don't be afraid to flex the mould to really help it get in there. And the good thing about this is if you don't have enough, you can always just add more, even after it's dried. Okay, so we've buttered it in there. I'm now going to get the side of the stick, I'm going to tilt it towards me slightly, I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure, and I'm just going to drag it across. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if you miss little bits, because they're going to be on the underneath, but I'm not happy with that little hollow, so I'm just going to fill it in slightly. So I've put a bit more in there, wipe the rest back into the pot, going to give it another scrape, and that is good enough. Don't worry too much about little bits around the edges because they're easy enough to remove during application. I'm now going to take that and I'm going to put it somewhere warm to let it dry for at least 24 hours, to be honest, probably 48. Depends on the product you're using. You can speed this up by putting it in a dehydrator. Watch the temperature on it, lowest temperature possible, otherwise it can overheat and bubble a little bit. When this dries, it will go significantly darker and it'll stay sticky for a very long time. So once this is dried, I'll come back and I'll do the next video.